Is Hack 5 Darren in the chat room?
Probably.
What's he doing in the chat room?
I couldn't get into the chat room earlier. Did I get in now?
I wasn't even in the chat.
Who is that?
I'm so lame. Not even in the chat room.
Get in the chat room.
Len, I love that drawing.
Oh, thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you so much. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. The minute I read it, I was like, I got to do this. It's fun. And plus, I saw that you had colored your hair. I'm like, oh, that's perfect.
It's gonna be a different color next month.
Showtime.
I also kind of feel like it's a Thundercat, which makes it even cooler. The logo.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a cool logo.
What's a lion?
Cool logo.
I got show titles.
Yeah, what do we got? Anything good?
Kill this bill.
That's good,
Get it?
Roger.
Kill
this
this
bill.
It's cool.
I like that
That's
one.
pretty good.
It's better to build a drone that flies. The brave little browser. This week in encryption. Congratulations, the keyboard. I actually really just like Kill This Bill.
Yeah. Any objections?
So ordered.
Jen Urso says the motion is carried.
Done.
Done. Boom, boom.
I'm just a bill. I'm only dead.
I'm just a draft of a bill, and I make you all ill.
Yes.
There's a dog behind you. It's amazing.
Jax is very busy right now.
Eating your couch?
Yeah,
Oh, it's eating his paw.
He's
Sawyer's
cleaning.
bored. What are you doing, Sawyer? Why are you bored?
He's
he can't
bored
hear
because I'm not
anything.
there.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, she's not real. That's just a fake Shannon. That's not a real Shannon.
It's not the real Shannon.
You're not the real Shannon.
Well, if you need somewhere cheap to eat in Japan, eat at. I don't know if are they still around? Hold on, let me see.
Patrick Beja invited me to some gyoza place in Kyoto. So
That
apparently
would
this
be
is
good.
happening.
Sounds good.
That's all they serve, though.
I don't know, but I'm okay with that.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing I remember about Japan was after a while, like I just wanted a burger. I was like, I just give me a hamburger. Go to
Well, my
Moss
meetup-
Burger. Moss
My
Burger.
meetup is at a place that does like pizzas. So
Oh.
If you get a chance, Moss Burger in Japan, you'll like MOS.
Walt Mossberger?
MLS, okay. Mossberger.
And if you need somewhere cheap, like beef bowls, just like beef and rice at Yoshinoya. They used to have a couple in San Francisco. Used to eat it after work. They eat a
Oh,
couple.
yeah. Do they not have those anymore? I used to eat
In
them.
San Francisco now.
Yeah. Oh, where'd they
closed
go? Huh.
Well, they were a Japanese chain, so what's interesting is during the whole mad cow scare during the 90s, late night or early around the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a run on the chain because the country was going to ban all imported beef, and so everyone like lined up because that was the only time they would be able to get the price like it's like $2, because after that point all the price of beef would go up like by like triple. People's like, oh, I want to get my beef bowl, I can't. Beef balls, so good, so cheap, and it's always filled with single old guys. They're just sitting around like.
It's like the Sizzler.
Yeah, kind of. It's like
The
Sizzler is
Japanese
where
Sizzler.
the Sizzler's where all the airport limo drivers seem to end up,
Yeah.
like when they're not
And
driving.
the husband, apparently.
And
When
who?
I'm away, Matt will be at a Sizzler. And he says it's filled with all other husbands of wives who are away.
Aw.
Why does like Sizzler just have a? I never imagined Sizzler having a home feel or home cooked meal feel.
But it's not a home cooked meal. It's the fanciest meal that a husband wants to. I'm generalizing.
To pay for.
To pay for while his wife is away. Like, I want to eat steak, but I don't want to spend $100. I'm gonna go to Sizzler.
If I want steak, I'll cook it myself. Someone to butcher it at Sizzler.
Yeah, I don't know if what is at Sizzler counts as steak. Really, it's more like just steakish.
Stink-ish.
It's like steakums.
I've never
Kick off
eaten
together.
at a Sizzler before.
Oh, wait a minute. I find that hard to believe.
I've never had Sizzler before.
Have you been to Outback Steakhouse?
Yes.
It's kind of like that, but not as good, which is saying a lot.
Oh gosh.
If you've
That's
been to
pretty
Outback
bad.
Steakhouse.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's not. It is
very
not
bad.
anything like Outback Steakhouse. It is entirely like Taco Bell is to Mexican restaurants.
Tex-Mex restaurant.
Yeah, it's well because
I
the
thought
brilliance.
Sizzler was a buffet. Is it
Yeah,
not?
exactly.
The surf and turf part.
Right. So you go there for the buffet because they have like these crazy tacos and on the buffet and noodles and spaghetti and stuff, and then maybe you order a steak. It's not going to be a very good steak.
No.
I don't
and they
eat
have
at
a lot
buffets.
of fried fish and stuff, but you really go for the buffet.
I don't eat at buffets.
How's that even?
Unless they're in Vegas. Because I went to school for restaurant and hospitality administration, so I learned all the things about buffets that you never want to know
They're-
if you're eating at buffets.
Yeah, they're a vector
Don't
for
say
disease.
it out loud in this
But
house.
so is everything.
Oh.
Going outside is also a vector for disease. Just don't go outside.
But at least when you're going outside, you aren't necessarily eating the food that a child has put
No,
their
you're
burgers
breathing in everything that a child.
Which is
spewed
why I
into you.
always look for buffets that are high enough that kids
Yeah.
can't reach them. And
Yeah.
then they have the
Probably smart.
like at Fresh Choice, they have the little tray carriers on the edge all the way down the buffet. So if you're under the age of like 12, you can't reach around or
Oh,
reach
that's
over.
nice.
Have you guys ever heard of a place called Texas de Brazil?
Texas.
No.
I feel like I've seen an ad for that in a like an airline magazine. But I don't
Yeah,
think I've ever
they're
been
like,
there.
you know, it's funny. They're just like the Brazilian steakhouse sort of concept, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
I took Nora there for her birthday this week, and it was kind of, I was like, oh yeah, this is so cool because they keep bringing you the meat and stuff like that. And all that. Basically, it's just an overblown buffet. You know what I mean? Like,
So that's what Brazilian steak houses do. They just, I mean, this is the one where they just come around and give you
Yeah,
giant
right.
meat swords.
It's like
Well,
Fogo
well-
de Chao. Yeah.
well, this place also had like sushi and.
Don't ever get sushi at a steak
oh.
place.
SpaceX landed its Falcon 9 rocket on the ship at
awesome.
sea.
That's awesome.
It was successful.
That's
That's
cool.
great.
They did it. They finally
really
did it.
About that.
Maybe now the guy can respond to my job application.
Hey, Len.
Got one in.
Yeah.
So it's the second
Patrick
successful
Norton's-
landing and the first successful landing at sea.
Patrick Norton's kid saw your picture for today, and he said, "Why is she a superhero now?"
Oh, because you
Aw.
are.
Because
He's
she's
a
a superhero.
superhero.
That's why.
Oh,
Now they know your secret identity.
Why is
Well,
she
now-
a super? Like, is that a bad thing? Why is she a superhero now?
Now you have a
Actually,
Halloween
it's nice
costume to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you should totally do the. You should pick up cosplay bits while you're there.
oh my gosh, you read my mind.
Are
Oh
you
my
gonna
God.
get? Are you gonna get a authentic Sailor Moon? What the hell are those moon wand things called?
Yes. I'm actually spending an entire day going to all the places that Sailor Moon was based off of in real life because there are real places.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm going
Have
to
you
take pictures. Yeah.
Get
Have
a
you seen the
Chun-Li
live action version?
It's going to be
Of Sailor
amazing.
Moon?
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Although I don't think they're doing any live musical while I'm there. But they do have a Sailor Moon cafe that I will be visiting.
So you're going to Osaka, right?
Oh, yeah. Or no.
No,
Well, I'm going to Tokyo and Kyoto. Where's Osaka?
it's in one of the southern islands. I think.
No, I'm not.
Next to that. Well, if you do, I was thinking, yeah, you should actually go to Tokyo Disney.
Mm.
But that might be packed in.
Disney.
But it's a very unique experience. My old classmate, when his dad was based in Tokyo, his whole family, they hired him because he's this blonde white kid, and they wanted like just some blonde blue-eyed kid in the parade, so they could just plop him for one of the like Alice in Wonderland parade or something.
That's
And so
awesome.
I was just this little blonde kid waving at a bunch of tourists.
That's
in
so
the
cute.
Japanese Disneyland or Disney World Parade.
I want to go to
Channel.
Disney Sea. And I want to meet all the princesses.
That thing looks awesome. Disney Sea.
Disney Sea.
What is that? Is that like the Sea Org in Scientology?
It's Tokyo
Oh.
Disney Sea. It's a theme park, but it's more geared towards adults.
So do you know Atlantis in the Caribbean, where it's kind of like a hotel resort?
Right.
That's partially. So it's kind of
They
similar.
can show you the world. shining glittering splendor.
Make it show you the
I want to go.
world.
I also Jen wants to go to the Aulani in Hawaii, but that sounds expensive. The Disney Aulani.
Yeah, it's pretty. I looked into it, actually. It's pretty expensive, even if you are Disney related.
It's like Disney Sea Transit Steamer Line, Fortress Explorations, the Venetian gondolas.
They have those in Vegas.
Tokyo Disney.
All right, I'm gonna figure out dinner tonight.
Spaghetti.
What are you thinking?
Meatballs.
Can we
No,
help?
not spaghetti.
Oh,
No, I think we may go out. We may go out.
Oh,
Does
nice.
Are you
does your
gonna go
wife?
to what's that place
Outback
called?
Steakhouse.
No,
Sizzler.
that's right there. No, that place is gonna be packed on a Friday night.
Wait, Outback? You know,
Yeah.
Jen dragged me to one. It's like, I don't want to go to Outback Steak. I was like, we're going. I remember, it's so good. It's like, no, you'll be disappointed. I know I'll be disappointed.
No, man, the bloomin' onion is great.
You know what that is, right? That's just a $60 device that restaurants buy that squash the onions. Right?
I know, but dang, is it good?
And then they deep fry the whole thing because they're too lazy to separate it.
It's so good.
You guys
No,
are
we have
so
this
Californian.
we have this burger place, this burger joint here called Mooya, which has really it's like Five Guys or In-N-Out, has really good milkshakes, and I'm kind of been jonesing for a milkshake, although I probably shouldn't have a milkshake.
I miss Steak and Shake.
Oh yeah, there's another
They
place.
have one here in LA.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope Sawyer's expecting a visit because
Yes.
I'm going to come visit.
He is now.
Really, I'm surprised they don't have more steak and shakes out there.
Oh, yeah.
They don't.
Tacoma Sack.
I miss them. And they don't have
And
like Buffalo Wild Wings close enough to me. It's like half an
or
hour.
you know, if my kids like sushi, I'd go to like a sushi joint, or you know. But they
Yeah,
don't
it's on
like
the
it.
3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica.
Mm.
The Steak and Shake.
I'm not a chain restaurant guy at all.
Yeah.
Well, my parents run a restaurant, so it's always been kind of like, I'm not a big. I don't do chains. I avoid them if possible.
That's tough. It's tough sometimes. though.
This is going
I
to
love
dinner with
chains.
Roger. I think the chef smokes.
It's like, why do you say that? Because everything's too salty. I think they're, and I'm always complaining about the service because I always get shafted on service. Remember, we went to that sushi place and the woman told me what to order. It's like, what the hell?
I know. It's like you
Yeah.
attract it. It's amazing.
Oh, poor Roger.
She's just trying to like shuffle me, like, pick this and then we're done. It's like, no. You have a menu of multiple items. What's the whole point of coming if you only want to serve one
She
thing?
was just trying to help you out.
She's trying to help her out because she was swamped.
Yeah.
I can see it in their eyes.
Hmm.
It was in the eyes.
All right, I'm gonna go because I want to get some food, and then I really want to watch Star Wars tonight.
Bye, Len. It was so good seeing you.
It's good seeing you too.
Bye.
Please come back very soon.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.
See you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.